4 of the series is all about seaming up those side seams. Right, if I didn't mess this up, then the stitches on the sides should match 19 and 19. So I'm just going to move this back. And I'm going to carefully hang with the right side to me the stitches that we removed on that first set of waste yarn. Folding it over in my finger so I can see the stitches. I want to make sure that that green yarn isn't in the way. Okay, there's one. You don't want to put them too far forward. And you don't need any weight on this whatsoever. The weight of itself should do all the work. Looks pretty good. Okay, those lashes keep closing on me. It's going to be pretty close. Okay. Is my hair in the way? Probably. We have this yellow one. And we have this red one. Okay. Bend those all back. Now I want to put some claw weights on this so that the waste yarn stays out of my way. So coming from underneath, just on that cast off row, that's where I put a claw weight. Another claw weight. Not right on 20, but just a little bit in on that cast off row. Put another claw weight. Now we're going to very carefully move our 54 rows across. Nothing is caught. Okay, so the first stitch on the first stitch, move it forward. The last stitch on the last stitch, move it forward. We can put another claw weight here. if we want to. Just to move that. Okay, so this is called easing. So now we're going to hang just the long stitches, not the short ones. Easing them onto the stitches. Now there are some spots where you might struggle a little bit. But it kind of is like a magic show where at one point it does look like they're all going to fit. And then just like somebody has said a magic word and lo and behold, all of your stitches fit. They do say knitting is like witchcraft. Oops, missed. Okay, so now with all these forward, you have all of these yarn tails to deal with. This is a good time to weave them in, including the ones that are over here from where we started. Okay, so we're going to bring up that yellow one and make that number 1. Orange is number 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now you can put them back and just start weaving backwards, and that totally locks in your yarn tails, and that's one less thing you have to worry about when you're done. So that's all weaved in, clipping it right there and leaving it. These two, same maneuver. The yellow is the second one. So you want to put it over top of the end one. Or the yellow one can wait until you do the ribbing on the side if you want to, but I'm not going to do that this time. So we're locking it in, locking it, locking it, locking it, locked, locked, around, and back down. This one comes around, comes back here, and goes onto the end one. Okay, those are all locked in. Now you need to choose who's your seam. I used yellow for the ribbing, so I'm going to use yellow for this stage. I could use my carriage tension 10, but I'm not going to do that because I want it to be longer than tension 10. Or do I? No, I'm going to use tension 10. So holding it in, tension 10, knitting one row to lock it all in. Okay, they're all locked on. Now I'm going to move these forward. And now I'm going to do an exaggerated loop, and then I'm going to latch tool. Snip it. Now latch tool it. Bring these down. I'm going to take the weight off. I have one more right there. It's not easy to reach. Okay, now I should be able to reach that last claw weight. I think I got it. Yep, I did. Okay, and that's the last one. Oh, no, you don't. You bugger. 1, 2. All right, that one is now done. And then I'm going to do the second one. Same way. So, good side to me. Watch for yarn tails. Shouldn't be any because they were all on the other side. Starting at the opposite side. And we're going to start a different video. Next up, seam number 2.